Welcome to Design Thinking for Innovation course. In Module 1, Section 1, we will learn the concept of design thinking and its principles. The rapid pace of technological advancements, competitive nature of markets, climate change and other environmental factors, challenges from economic shocks and societal dynamics, fast changing consumer preferences has accelerated significantly in last many decades. To stay relevant and gain competitive advantage, businesses and organizations must innovate and adapt their strategies, products and services to meet the needs of rapidly evolving world. Those who are agile, open to new ideas and willing to learn and adapt will be better equipped to thrive in an ever evolving environment. Organizations and businesses need to listen to their customers more than ever. User needs and expectations change rapidly, and adapting to meet these ever evolving demands is critical for success. One approach of innovation that is customer centric and that has gathered immense popularity across diverse industries is design thinking. Design thinking is a powerful, creative, and collaborative problem solving approach that places human needs and experiences at the forefront of the innovation. It is a useful tool to address complex individual and organizational problems in an ever changing world. In this section, we will learn about design thinking and its characteristics. We'll do it by firstly understanding how designers work, and then how innovations traditionally occur, and finally how design thinking as a process can help you innovate better. At the end of this section, we will also attempt to understand the buzz it has managed to create around it. Well, at the core of it, design thinking is a process that emulates how designers design or solve difficult problems, aesthetic and functional. And if we use this method in other fields, we will also be able to solve complex problems of those fields. The reason why study of design has also gained immense popularity in other fields is because design historically attempts to solve ill-defined and complex problems, just similar to the problems associated with rapidly evolving world. We also call these ill-defined problems as wicked problems. Design thinking is a thinking which comprises of philosophy and tools that designers use to solve complex problems and arrive at user-centric innovations or solutions. Therefore, it's a curious case to really understand what is it that designers do differently that has led to new approach, if employed, can lead to innovations. So let's start to understand what do designers do. We will have better understanding if we attempt to see few interesting case examples, and I call them good stories. The good products are good stories. We'll try to understand the characteristics derived from the stories that will help us understand how designers work. Let's firstly talk about the award-winning the OXO Good Grapes Peeler, a culinary innovation that was developed to address common kitchen discomforts. Well, it was designed by Sam Farber in 1990, and it emerged from his wife's long-lasting struggle with arthritis. The distinctive design features a soft, non-slip and slightly oversized handle that accommodates various grip styles. The sharp stainless steel blade, efficiently positioned, reduces strain while peeling. OXO's commitment to universal design principles made this peeler accessible to all, regardless of physical limitations. Through user-centered research and attention to ergonomics, the Good Grapes peeler set a new standard for user-friendly kitchen tools, blending form and function in a harmonious, iconic kitchen gadget. The next one is a grand winner of Bronze Prize, Red Dot Concept in 2007 and IF Concept Award in 2008. I'm talking about Leapfrog. Leapfrog is is a device that encourages and supports children with impaired mobility to rise from a sedentary position while allowing them to practice walking and attain balance. The adjustment between the various positions like sitting, standing, and walking takes place automatically and responds to the intention and movement of the child, whether during the movement or when stationary. The product's support mechanism can be set according to the weight and therefore can be adjusted according to child's development. If you're curious and interested, please do watch the video and the link we will be posting here. Featured among the top 50 innovations in Times magazine in 2008, TouchSight is a digital camera for visually impaired people. Easy to use, it includes a unique feature which records sound for 3 seconds after pressing the shutter button. The user can then use the sound as a reference when reviewing and managing the photos. TouchSight has a lightweight, flexible braille display which displays a 3D image by embossing the surface, allowing the user to touch the image. The sound file and the picture document combine to become a touchable photo that is saved in the device and can be uploaded to share with others and downloaded to other TouchSight cameras. Well, the instructor who teaches photography course to visually impaired discovered that holding the camera to the forehead like a third eye is the best way for them to stabilize and aim the camera. The next example is from our own studios, where myself and a student, we developed a DIY bamboo bicycle. Well, the genesis of this concept is on collaboration of a parent and a child in making and building a bicycle. Well, this may not be the fastest bicycle, but it is made with pure love and compassion. Underpinning the sustainability principles, once the child outgrows the bicycle can go back to the soil. Now the question is, what do these stories tell us? Well, these stories essentially broadly tell us the philosophy and the tools designers use to solve wicked problems. In the world of innovation, good products are always compelling stories. They emerge from divergent thinking, born in the crucible of adversity, where it hurts. Motivated by keen observations and triggered by deep understanding of human needs. Well, they germinate when we strike a conversation and share anecdotes, embody empathy, and share new experience and harmonize within their context. New innovations start to take shape while following intense creative and iterative process of ideating, conceptualizing, prototyping, and then followed by the user testing. So the question is, how do designers work? Well, designers tackle problems through a unique holistic process, exploring the problem and potential solutions simultaneously. Their approach is deeply subjective and intuitive, embracing uncertainty as a source of inspiration. Visual aids like sketches and models help them ideate, refine their concepts, and communicate their vision effectively. A delicate balance is struck between desirability, viability, and feasibility, with designers aiming to create solutions that resonate with users, align with business objectives, and overcome technical constraints. Well, designers operate at a high level of abstraction, fueling their optimism to drive innovation and create better future. This non-linear, human-centric approach ensures that design continually evolves and adapts to meet changing needs of the world. Well, so to summarize, essentially, how do designers work? Designers delve into problem and solution space simultaneously. They empathize, they understand and reframe, they ideate, they make stuff, they evaluate, they rework, they reflect, and importantly, they follow a process that is as important as the product. So we can clearly say to solve wicked problems, designers use design methodology, which comprises of designers' tools and philosophy to innovate for the context of use. Since design always thrives in multidisciplinary team, the wicked nature of problems demands the perspective of diverse people from diversity of domains. Design can be considered a wicked problem, and this characterization is often attributed to the design theorist Horst Rittel. So, what are wicked problems? Wicked problems are complex, ill defined, don't have a single definitive solution. Here's how design fits the criteria of a wicked problem. Well, as I said, they are ill defined. Design problems often lack clear problem statement or well-defined boundaries, making it challenging to pinpoint the exact problem or its scope. No ultimate solution. Design does not have a single correct answer. Instead, there are multiple possible solutions, each with its own trade-offs and consequences. And design also has the changing requirements. Requirements and constraints in design can change over time, making it difficult to arrive at stable solution. Design problems are influenced by multitude of interconnected factors, including user preferences, aesthetics, functionality, and technical limitations. Wicked problems also have social and cultural influences. Design is influenced by cultural, social, and individual perspectives, which can be subjective and challenging to reconcile. These characteristics make design problems inherently complex and difficult to solve in traditional linear problem solving approach. Designers often employ creative thinking, collaboration, and empathy to navigate these challenges and arrive at effective solution. Well, in the realm of design thinking, context of use refers to critical understanding of environment and conditions in which product, service, or solution will be deployed and experienced by its intended users. By deeply comprehending users' needs, pain points, and behaviors within their unique context, designers can create solutions that are not just aesthetically pleasing but also functionally important and user centric. Let's see some examples to understand how people innovate. The first one is serendipity. Let's look at an example. You must have seen the ubiquitous 3M post-it note, which is nothing but a serendipitous tale of innovation. In the late 1960s, Dr. Spencer Silver aimed to create a super strong adhesive but ended up making the weak one. Meanwhile, 3M scientist Arthur Fry sought a solution to his coir note problem. Their collaboration resulted in the creation of Post-it note, a simple removable sticky note. Initially called Press and Peel, it found success when rebranded as Post-it. These small notes became a global office and household staple for reminders, quick notes, and organization. The post-it note story reminds us that sometimes the most valuable inventions emerge from unexpected accidents. Serendipity is a rare phenomenon. The second way of innovating is leader's vision. I know you may be coming across lots of examples. The Apple is a great example. The one which I'm talking about today is Segway. Segway, a self-balancing personal transportation device that was invented by Dean Kamen. Inspired by the idea of creating a more efficient urban mobility solution, Kamen developed the Segway over several years, unveiling it in 2001. The device uses gyroscopic sensors to maintain balance and is controlled by riders' movements. Well, it was initially marketed as a revolutionary mode of transportation. It did not, however, achieve widespread adoption due to high costs and limitations in practicality. However, it found niche applications in tourism, security, and industrial settings, becoming an iconic example of innovative engineering and personal mobility technology. Well, this approach of leaders' vision also limits to few people. We now talk about the process driven innovation. And here we are going to take up the example of a water roller. The invention of the water roller can be attributed to the South African named Patty Petzer, who along with Johann Jonker developed the Hippo water roller in the early 1990s. Well, the inspiration of this innovation came from witnessing the daily struggles of women and children in the rural areas of South Africa who had to carry heavy buckets of water over a long distance from remote water source to their homes, quite similar to the situation that we have in our country in India. Well, the Hippo water roller is a robust barrel shaped container which that can hold up to 90 liters of water. It features a large sturdy handle allowing users to pull or push it easily. The invention not only reduced the physical strain on those collecting water but also significantly increased the amount of water that can be transported in a single trip. Innovation, therefore, can fruitfully be driven through a process, a design thinking process. In this course, we will delve into that. Well, having said that, innovations are specific to context. What is innovation in one context may not be seen as innovation in another context. Our endeavors, therefore, should be directed towards context sensitive innovations, and design thinking is the step in the right direction. So, the question now is, what is design thinking? Well, the design thinking is a non-linear, iterative process which sets out to understand users, challenge assumptions, redefine problems, and create innovative solutions. The core principles of design thinking are empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. It's a methodology for creative and practical problem solving, which is suitable for all kinds of wicked problems that need solutions in a context. And it is not just for designing a new product, but it is also for designing new user experience. Let's now talk about the principles of design thinking. The principles underpinning to its widespread adoption and the buzz that it has managed to generate are design thinking for empathy and user centered or human centered. In an era where customer experience is paramount, design thinking's focus on empathy and understanding user needs aligns perfectly with the goals of businesses and organizations seeking to deliver exceptional value to the customers. Design thinking, a creative process for goal. Design thinking is renowned for its ability to foster innovation and creativity. By encouraging divergent thinking during the ideation phase, it generates a wide range of ideas that may not have surfaced using traditional problem solving methods. And then design thinking is iterative. Design thinking process is not linear but iterative. Design thinkers embrace the idea of fail early, fail often to learn from the mistakes and quickly get on to the refinement of those solutions continuously. The collaborative nature of design thinking encourages cross functional teams to work together. This not only leads to more comprehensive solutions but also fosters a culture of collaboration within organization. So, what is the definition of design thinking? Design thinking can be described as a discipline that uses designers' sensibility and methods to match people's needs with what is technologically feasible and what a viable business strategy can convert into customer value and market opportunity. This is the definition that was given by IDEO CEO Tim Brown. Well, for a successful innovation, we must learn utility and human functions that are primarily derived from psychology, sociology, and ergonomics. We must also have viability or business functions, which is finance, marketing, and operations, etc. And then we should also look at feasibility or tech functions, which are essentially engineering, programming, material science, etc. Design thinking operates in a sweet spot. This methodology enables us to have perfect harmony of human functions, tech factors, and business functions. Well, in this section, we learn about what is design thinking and its characteristics. In the next section, we will talk about design thinking process and its stages. I sincerely thank you for attending this course.